Alright, let's talk about the newest game mode coming to the realm in the new Pirate update. The mode is called King of the Hill and it's going to be residing in the Onslaught queue. If you don't know what King of the Hill is, it's basically a mode where you have a single capture point, but in this case the point moves around the map after enough time has passed. If you played the End Times event mode earlier in the year, it's basically that, except it of course doesn't have all the crazy random modifiers in it and there are more maps to play it on. This was indeed the mode I told you guys I playtested at the AOC Summit. It's something I've been pretty excited for, even though I spend most of my time playing Siege. It was a ton of fun in the playtests, and after playing it on the PTS, I'm happy to say that it's still a ton of fun, and it's most definitely something I see myself queuing for quite a bit. So when you spawn into a game, it does feel a lot like Onslaught. You get put on your horse, and you and your team ride out to the first point. After that, it takes more of a TDM route. The spawns move depending on what's happening in the game, and you no longer spawn with a horse. So there are aspects taken from both those modes. Now I mentioned there were more maps, currently there are 4. There's Magistrate's Archives, Marauder's Port, Trade District, and Snowfall Junction. As far as how the mode feels on the maps themselves, I wasn't able to play every map, but I was able to play all of the ones besides Trade District. I did play quite a few games, but I wasn't lucky enough to have that map appear. Marauder's Port, a map many people seem to not like normally. Well, in this mode, it actually feels way better to play. The main problem with Marauder's Port is that it has a second level that can easily be used to bombard the point down below. But in this mode, the point is constantly moving. You get to spend most of the game fighting in areas you normally wouldn't in the Onslaught version of the map. It definitely paints the map in a new light. I am very happy it found a mode it really fits in with. Then there's Magistrate's Archives and Snowfall Junction. These maps are both pretty great. I've never really seen anybody complain about them. They fit in well with King of the Hill also. Normally you do fight in most of the areas on these maps in their TDM and Onslaught versions respectively, but there are 1 or 2 areas that people don't normally fight in that the mode moves the point into. So even with these 2 maps, there are still some fresh engagements. Now I didn't get to play Trade District like I said, but I definitely can see this map working well with the mode also. A big problem people normally have with this map is that both teams get into these long poke wars where they're stuck on the opposite side of the long bridge. But this problem of course disappears with this mode due to the moving point. The moving point doesn't allow these long poke wars to persist on the bridge. It forces teams to move around and play the map in a whole new way. Now let me give you guys some tips for the new mode. When I first heard about the mode before playtesting it, I was pretty positive blasters were going to run it, and I was most definitely right. In the playtests, I only played blasters, and now that it's on the PTS, I have still only played blasters in the mode, because they are so much fun there. The point in this mode is a lot smaller than a normal point, and people really like to huddle up together on it. This is an ideal scenario for blasters. It was so satisfying to see so many different damage numbers pop up in one attack. Blasters are all about area denial. They look at that small point and tell the enemy team, "You can't stand here. If you do, you'll die. Only way you're staying on this point is over my dead body." If you're a blaster player, this new mode is probably going to be your new favorite thing. Personally, I love all the blasters, so that's probably a big reason why I was having so much fun playing it. There's also other characters that aren't blasters that have some good area denial too. Tyra is one due to her firebomb, Victor with his grenades, Vivian with her booby trap, Ash with her flak cannon, Nando with his fireball, Ruckus with his rockets, Grok with maelstrom, Ying with shatter, Sarah's soul orbs, possibly even Moji with boom boom, and you guys know how much I'm against that talent. There's lots of other options that still allow you to punish enemies who are on the point, without you having to play a full-blown blaster, like Drogos, Willow, Bomb King, Dredge, and Pip. You also definitely want a tank. This is an objective-based mode, it's not like TDM where you only need kills to win. Of course, kills help, but you also need that objective time. I was playing with somebody who got about 300 objective time in 7 minutes as a Nara, and that's pretty great. You definitely want a tank like that since tanks are able to absorb punishment and lock down an area. Without one, you could very much find yourself having a tough time succeeding. Now, like I said earlier, this new mode is going to reside in the Onslaught queue, so you do have to queue for Onslaught to get it. It is going to have a high spawn rate at the start since it's new, so you'll definitely be able to easily queue up and play it. If you're able to get on PTS, I do really recommend giving it a go. If you can't get on PTS though, then you have something to really look forward to when the update hits alive in September. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about the new mode in the comments below. And that's pretty much it, guys. I want to thank you all for watching. I very much appreciate it, and I'm gonna see you guys later. Bye.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head, because there are so many things that I let